In the olden days, electricity was not easily available. People used things like the mortar and pestle, oil lamps and hand fans, and they used to wash their clothes by hand. However, life is easier now with the invention of many electrical appliances. Mouse over the old ways of doing things to see how it has changed. Can these appliances work without electricity? This shows that electricity has made life easier. In this unit, you are going to and look at the escalator. What is the source of the electrical energy used to move this escalator? Let's find out. When a boy switches on all the lights, the house becomes bright. Where does the electrical energy come from? Electricity that is supplied to the house comes from the mains. The mains is a source of electrical energy that comes from the power stations. Electrical energy can be obtained from the mains socket. Most of our electrical appliances use electricity from the mains to operate. What is the source of electrical energy for these appliances? These appliances run on electric cells. There are different types of electric cells. Click on each picture to find out the types of nickel-cadmium cells, ammonium chloride cells, alkaline batteries, lithium cells. Click on this car's source of electrical energy. Excellent! The source of energy for this car is the lead-acid accumulator. How is this car different from normal cars? This car runs on solar cells. Solar cells are a source of electrical energy which are also used in calculators, watches, and satellites. Let's look at the question again. What is the source of the electrical energy used to move this escalator? The source of the electrical energy used to move this escalator is the mains. Can lemons produce electricity? Let's try out this activity. The things that you will need are 3 lemons, 6 pieces each of 1-cent coins and 5-cent coins, 7 connecting wires, and a light bulb. Connect these things according to the animation shown. What happens? Yes, the bulb lights up. Lemons can also be used as a source of electrical energy. Match the appliances to the source of electrical energy. Drag and drop the appliances into the correct columns. Which of the following devices Examples of sources of electrical energy used in everyday life are the mains, electric cells, and solar cells. Look at the picture. What is the similarity between electricity and water that is being pumped through a pipe? Let's find out. What is electricity? Electrons in the conductor always move randomly. When the electrons in the conductor are forced to move in one direction, electricity is produced. The flow of electricity is called electric current. Watch the animation. What happens when the crocodile clip touches the dome of the Van de Graaff generator? Yes, the needle of the galvanometer deflects. What does this show? The positive charges on the Van de Graaff generator attract electrons from the earth through the water pipe. This flow of electrons causes the needle of the galvanometer to deflect. The flow of electrons in a direction is known as electric current or electricity. Watch the movement of the electrons in the wire. What causes the electrons to move in one direction? The dry cell provides energy to push the electrons to move in one direction. This pushing force is known as voltage. Let's watch the animation again. What happens to the flow of electrons when a bulb is connected to the wires? The electrons cannot move easily through the bulb because the bulb resists the flow of electrons. Resistance is the ability of a conductor to resist the flow of electrons. Look at the ohm meter. What does it measure? Yes, resistance can be measured with an ohm meter. The unit for resistance is ohms. The symbol for ohms is omega. Let's look at the question again. What is the similarity between electricity and water that is being pumped through a pipe? Both electricity and the water that is being pumped through a pipe flow in a direction. The amount of water flowing through the pipe can be regarded as current, the water pressure as voltage, and resistance is any restriction to the flow of water. Let's play this E-family game. Click Draw a card. The card will flip over to reveal what it is. Drag and drop the cards to place them into their groups. You will win if all three groups are completed. Have fun! Click True or False. Electricity is the flow of electrons in one direction. Voltage is the force that pushes the electrons in a conductor. Electricity is the flow of electrons in one direction. Voltage is the force that pushes the electrons in a conductor to flow in one direction. Resistance is the ability of a conductor to resist the flow of electrons. The unit for measuring resistance is ohms. Look at the simple circuit. Electricity is the flow of electrons. If it is flowing around the circuit, shouldn't it have a particular direction? Which end of the battery will the electrons flow to? Let's find out. What is the direction of current flow? Look at the circuit. When the diode is facing in the proper direction, the bulb will light up. Current flow has always been considered as flowing from the positive end to the negative end of the battery. What is the direction of electron flow? The direction of electron flow is opposite to that of current flow. Therefore, the direction of electron flow is from the negative end to the positive end of the battery. Let's look at the question again. Which end of the battery will the electrons flow to? Electrons will flow from the negative terminal through the lamp to the positive terminal of a battery. Look at the diagram. In your activity sheet, draw arrows indicating the current and electron flows in this circuit. Click on the Check Answer button to check your answers. Current flow is considered to be from the direction of current flow in an electric circuit is from the positive end to the negative end of the battery. The direction of electron flow in an electric circuit is from the negative end to the positive end of the battery. What is the source of electrical energy for these street lights? That is correct. These street lights run on solar cells. What does this setup show? Click on one of the questions to see the answer. Examples of sources of electrical energy are the mains from power stations, electric cells, and solar cells. The flow of electrons in a direction is known as electric current or electricity. Voltage is the force that pushes the electrons in a conductor to flow in one direction. Resistance is the ability of a conductor to resist the flow of electrons. Resistance can be measured with an ohm meter. The unit for resistance is ohm, represented by the symbol omega. The direction of current flow is considered to be from the positive end to the negative end of a battery. The direction of electron flow is considered to be from the negative end to the positive end of a battery. Click on one of the questions. Some sea creatures like the stingray, manta ray, and eel have a unique defense mechanism. They give an electric shock when they are threatened. Find out how these sea creatures give electric shocks. A polygraph machine is a lie detector. Find out how it works. Is the lie detector reliable? Discuss.